We live in the world that a lot of people think that democracy is the best way to win both parties, the government and the people. While democracy is government by the people, a form of government in which the supreme power is based in the people and exercised directly, directly by them or by their elected agent under a pre-electoral system. For example, in the Republic of Indonesia. Yet, not a few countries in this world which are democratic countries but do not run properly and well. Only win one side, that is the government. Such as in Indonesia, the government always acts as it pleases and often to the detriment of the people. Therefore, I do not agree with the motion in this debate and of course the government team because I believe that Indonesia minister should not be elected democratically. There are separation in mechanism why I do disagree with the opinion of the government team because the government team say that doing toward the minister which is the president choosing it by himself, how then does the election will look like? Right, there will be different type of voting for every minister, like the health minister are going to have a separate one with the human right minister. I don't agree with that the government team has said because the election of minister will be very bad if the president is directly choosing. There are several things that make this not good to do because first, the general election held by a democratic country must be surrounded in the interest of coalition. It is undeniable that the general election in the country that implement a democratic system will definitely go through network through a coalition or party. And the party itself must have its own interest to be able to take power and existence in the country. An example, PDIP is the party in Indonesia. Not only in general, during the current administration, the Indonesia president tends to fill his cabinet by using coalition or party quotas, and he chooses it himself. Cabinet. In political system, a body of advisor to a head of state who also serve as the head of a government department. The cabinet has become an important element of government wherever legislative powers have been vested in the parliament, but its form differs markedly in various countries. The two most striking examples being the United Kingdom and the United States. However, the Cabinet of Republic Indonesia is part of the executive branch of the Indonesian government. It is composed of the most senior appointed officer of the executive branch of the government serving under the president. Members of the cabinet serve at the pleasure of the president who can dismiss them at will for no cause. Does a country have government staff from a self-interest coalition? Not right. As a result, the government will only be owned by people who have their own interests, not people who have the intention to be able to contribute to the country. Therefore, the interest of the people may not to be fulfilled. However, what is fulfilled is the interest of the coalition. There is a fact that must be disclosed. For example, in Indonesia, oil prices soar sharply due to the act of the Ministry of the Interior, which is in the interest of the party into which he was born as a minister. And what happened to the people? People only experience suffering, death, and even mental desperation due to this. Very disobedient to the constitution as well as human rights. Does it benefit the people and whether the system should be implemented? Of course not, right? Therefore, the election should be carried out by the president himself in terms of meritocracy and education and not using the people voting right. And second, the government team said that let's characterize Indonesia right. I think there is a very diverse and big country right consisting of many areas and every sector is including subjects that are very different from each other. We're talking about how we have a lot of resources, both in human and natural resources. Therefore, the municipal play. However, the people only know to a certain extent and will definitely support them fully because they are local people. Unlike the president who definitely has a lot of team to be able to eliminate and will surely find the best of the best. In conclusion, I really don't agree with what the government team said because by implementing a democratic system in the election of ministers, what will happen is only a guide to action, justify and carried out personal interest above the interest of the people and the country. Thank you.